It's the show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto, these guys have been rolling. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
You might have to throw Chris Paul in there, too. He's got some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay, those two.
Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by
fall.
to make the call.
A chance to look around and see all the downtown Cleveland has to offer. It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Toronto Raptors come into town for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers, back on the road tomorrow. Well, they're certainly excited about this one. It'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top-caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
This is a team with high expectations, and they don't end with the regular season.
And they've been every bit as good as expected, Greg, rolling through the regular season, and they're gathering momentum as the postseason grows closer. I would say they'll be dangerous again in the playoffs.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Toronto right now, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Steph Curry's out there at DeRozan. And it's LeBron James. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Stephen Curry. We're about 1 minute into the first. The drive by Smith. Irving against Curry. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Curry kicks to Valanciunas. Stolen by Thompson. Irving with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Irving attacking. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Valanciunas. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He feeds it to Curry. Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson. Love with a wide open look. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Inside. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
DeRozan puts up the baby hook, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable play.
Good point.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Offensive rebound, and Thompson sends it back. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to LeBron, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh, my God.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Valanciunas with a screen on Carroll. LeBron with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Smith dishes to Carroll. Smith on the wing. James covering. Thompson a screen on LeBron. Love right side. There's the feed to Irving. 5 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Irving's got 6.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Dishes to Wiggins. Buries it down low.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Smith outside. The dish to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Curry kicks to James. 16 feet away. And that one goes long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now it's in and down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
That's good. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Curry. 9 points last game out. They shoot again, and James with the layup. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
Defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. Irving kicks to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Off target with his three.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Curry. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Second is J.R. Smith.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mon Shumpert has come in for Damari Carroll. Mozgov drives in. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
No one near James as he lets it go. Another miss by James.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Mozgov down low, guarded by Valanciunas, and it's blocked by Curry.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in three-point shooting, fourth in assists, and they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens and creating those open looks. That's been key.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
And the first one drops. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jefferson comes in for Smith, and Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Valanciunas sets a screen for Nash. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Nash kicks to LeBron. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now, here's Nash. Kicks it to LeBron. James with another miss.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
James. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Shumpert against Lowry. Shumpert passes to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Shumpert against Lowry. Shumpert, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's Nash with the drive. Pulls up. High post. That one bounces around and comes back out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Williams, that's good.
A good open look. He splashes home the 3.
And it's the Raptors ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Screened by Valanciunas. Nash kicks to LeBron. Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Williams leading the charge. Jefferson. And there's the pass to Shumpert. Jefferson against Nash. Goes up the baseline. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Jefferson. 6 points for Timothy Mozgov. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Cleveland.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Check the stats for Love. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, 16 rebounds, and 3 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
.139 left here in the first quarter. And they double up James. Deflects the pass. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Clark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Raptors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Cavaliers in second place.
And right now for the Cavaliers, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Love, no good.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Williams kicks to Love. Feeds to Shumpert. To the wing on the left. Outside Jefferson. There's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off. Raptors with the lead. Here's Booker. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. That's 12 points for LeBron.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
And they do, and guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Over to the left wing. Lowry has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounds. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for them, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Andrew Wiggins is out there with LeBron James, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Valanciunas. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Shoots from the baseline, and Shumpert pulls it down.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Curry's checked in for Toronto. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
Now Shumpert following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. A nice shot by Irving.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Curry kicks to LeBron. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe. I see, in fact, you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Shumpert passes to Irving, fires from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's Curry, that time on the assist from DeRozan. 6 points for Steph Curry.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
The drive by Shumpert. Passes it to Irving. Shumpert against Wiggins. Shumpert dishes to Smith. No good on the triple.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Wiggins, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Andrew Wiggins showed that he's going to be a big-time player in this league, Clark, for a long time.
And we knew Wiggins could attack the basket and create his own shot, Kevin, but I think many, and I'm included in this, were surprised at how good his jumper looks this early in his career. I mean, it's pretty reliable right now.
The first one falls.
And with Wiggins' game, he has a nice jumper for a player his age. As he grows in the league, he'll become more and more comfortable shooting from deep. He'll be nearly impossible to guard when he adds a consistent three-point shot.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And, you know, with Wiggins, it just isn't all about his ability to score. Showed a real knack for making the unselfish play, too. Understands how to work as a unit to create shots and gets to the right spot on the floor. His potential is unlimited.
Carroll. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Carroll. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Irving double team. There's the pick. Here's Smith off the pick. Out to Shumpert. Tries again. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now Irving. He had 22 points in the win against Orlando.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Kyrie Irving. LeBron kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Curry. He's looking for James and finds him. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Kerr. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Toronto, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. To the middle. And again, it's LeBron James. James has got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Raptors in 2nd, the Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, guys, these are 2 of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Shumpert. Russell, he's checked in for the Raptors. Toronto trailing. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie.
Defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Here's Irving. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. They get it again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 16th in scoring, 18th in free throw percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And like you were saying, one of the stronger scorers in the league, a tireless worker at the offensive end of the floor.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for DeMari Carroll. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
5 on the clock. It's deflected and stolen by Love. Jefferson passing to Love. Williams with a clean look and a miss there on the triple.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Irving double team. Jefferson kicks to Mozgov. Russell against Irving. And stolen by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Booker, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Curry. The Cavaliers leading.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
A nice shot by Irving.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Love against LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 18 points and 2 steals as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Love with the screen on Lowry. Outside Williams. Love with the screen for Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to James. Russell against Williams. Outside Russell. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The shot by Lowry, no good. Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. And stolen by Russell. To the inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Toronto?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And Toronto making a change here. Nash is checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Lowry can't get it to go. Williams with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers trailing. Picked by Mozgov. It's Williams with the drive. And the shot no good, a bit short. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Nash dishes to Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to LeBron. Mozgov with the steal. Irving passes to Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Nash. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lowry from outside. Count the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. You look at Mo Williams, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. Count the bucket. Williams has got 5 now. Well, getting back to Kyle Lowry, the reason he's always a triple-double threat, Clark, because of his great work on the glass for a guard. Tough, strong, relentless, and committed to getting rebounds.
He's got the attitude of a power forward, even though he is a point guard. That's why he's one of the best rebounding guards in the league. It's his mentality.
Mozgov with the block, and he gets it back.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Raptors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year.
2 shots.
But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so he hits both. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Irving against Lowry. It's stolen by Lowry. To the wing right side. Williams against Nash. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Raptors have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he can't get the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And here we go, Shumpert running it up the court. Williams with the ball. With 1 on the clock, and again it's Cleveland. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Raptors lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball. LeBron, how do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
We're doing a good job. We're on the road. You know, our shooters, we missed a couple at the end. Wish we would have went in, but they're going to continue to shoot. But it's going to be a big second half for us. So we got to continue to play like we did in the first half.
Continuity is key, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They need to turn up the defense intensity. They let the game get taken to them instead of the other way around. Coming out in the second half, they got to play with a chip on their shoulder, Ernie. You know, don't get pushed around on D. It's payback time.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Here's Curry. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Good. And that's 10 points for Andrew Wiggins. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08. And really, he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Both free throws good from Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
DeRozan dishes to Curry. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job doing it. Now here is Smith. The screen from Thompson. Outside Irving. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Raptors with the lead. To the middle. DeRozan passes to Wiggins. And Valanciunas kicks to Curry. Back to Valanciunas. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points now for Valanciunas.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's Irving. 21 points in the game. Shoots. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Love. So it's Toronto now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Curry dishes to Valanciunas. Stolen by Thompson. For the lead, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Irving double team. Back to Love. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's Toronto. They lead by 1. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by LeBron. And that's 10 points now for Valanciunas. Curry against Irving. The screen from Thompson. Love with the screen on Curry. And stolen by James. And here's the break.
Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. He kicks to DeRozan. Fades and shoots. The Cavaliers pull it in. Carroll's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce. Raptors leading by 3. Down low. Here's DeRozan. And he dunks it down.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
So it's the Cavaliers now after the Raptors pick up 2. Smith on the wing. Tries from 16. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and...
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That one goes. Count.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career. Let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's around 10 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
You know, over this last whole stretch of games, I mean, he's been shutting down the lane with absolute authority.
Russell, he's checked in for Toronto. As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Irving against Curry. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Irving drives in. The open shot by Love. Steph Curry with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's Russell missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Irving. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Smith against Curry. Screen by Russell. Off the screen. Here's James. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And Steph Curry, 6'3", and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number one, the Raptors.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in, and Toronto also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 9 points. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Carroll, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. Here's LeBron, 23 points in the game with the pass. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Wiggins against Carroll. Wiggins drives in, and he gets the bucket. Wiggins has got 12 points in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Shumpert. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. He feeds it to Mozgov. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's the feed to LeBron. And the rejection by Love. And Valanciunas kicks to Russell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here is Williams. 7 points in the game. Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Mozgov.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
LeBron against Shumpert. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Second in field goal percentage, and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And he gets it to go. 15 points for Love.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Lowry drives in. Valanciunas, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside jumper. Love with the screen on Lowry. Back to Shumpert. With the floater, Wiggins with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Jefferson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. This is to Mozgov. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Shumpert after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Left side, Shumpert deflects the pass. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Wiggins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Love.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Oh, my gosh.
Very strong start to the career last year of Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas. Just 1 year with the Jayhawks. Came out strong early on, and Clarkie never slowed down.
Yeah, found his stride early and just kept strutting his stuff right to the tune of Rookie of the Year.
The Raptors making a switch here. Nash is checked in, so he gets them both.
Well, Wiggins won the Roy last year, and really deservedly so. He was the early favorite to win it, led all rookies in scoring, and wasn't really close. Put up almost 17 points per game, and he shot the ball from the perimeter far better than most thought he would.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 11 points for Timofey Mozgov.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Nash, the pass to James. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shumpert with it. Lowry picks him up. The drive by Lowe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Toronto ahead. They're up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 7, setting the floor for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Nash, and it's DeRozan, and at the 3, the small forward.
Shooting for Cleveland, Iman Shumpert. At the line for 2.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Raptors leading by 6. DeRozan on the wing. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. Now Irving. Out to Shumpert. Shoots it up. And it's Shumpert again, missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thompson against Curry. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. And the Raptors lead by 8.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Wasted no time on that one. And now it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. Thompson, a screen on DeRozan. Carroll, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Curry kicks to Wiggins, and Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. LeBron's checked in for Steve Nash.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, LeBron James.
James in the post, guarded by Shumpert. 5 on the clock from about 19 feet. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Irving against Curry. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Irving double team. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Raptors leading by 9. Curry dishes to DeRozan. Wiggins, a screen on Smith. Raptors moving the ball around. Another miss by James. So it's the Cavaliers now. Smith outside. There's the dish to Shumpert. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. That shot wide open.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Kicks it to James. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Irving misses. The Raptor shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Curry, good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Carroll with a screen for Smith. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Smith against Curry. The pass to DeRozan. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the two. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
Raptors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Curry kicks to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nobody near Irving. Another miss by Irving. The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's DeRozan. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got 6 rebounds in the game. Love outside. Irving passes to Love. Carroll with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Carroll kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Here's Thompson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Thank you, Cleveland! Toronto overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. His advice clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Wiggins up top, releases. Good, and the assist goes to James. 16 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Irving with the ball. Irving double team. And stolen by Wiggins. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Wiggins. James left side. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And stolen by LeBron. It's DeRozan with the drive. Can't hit. Smith with the defensive effort. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Irving against Wiggins. Irving kicks to Love. The shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Love's got 19 points.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Toronto leading by 10. Curry dishes to LeBron. The fader. Rebound by Smith.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The screen from Thompson. Down low. Goes up off the pick.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
But that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that. But I will say, it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Irving, good.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
It's LeBron with the drive. That's good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Irving passes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving kicks to Thompson. James with some nice D. Toronto leading by 10. Outside Curry. 8 feet away. Here's Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Smith against James. Carroll kicks to Love. Smith outside. Thompson, a screen on LeBron. The drive by Smith. Thompson misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by James. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Boy, a good night so far for Thompson. 8 rebounds, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. James against Love. They double team Curry. 4 on the clock. And that one's good.
LeBron James.
That's 29 points for LeBron.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Smith for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. No coverage that time. 22 points for Love.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Curry kicks to LeBron. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
Irving against Curry. Here's Carroll. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass-eating. James outside. Back to Curry. Left side, DeRozan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Cleveland now, time running out. Outside Irving. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Irving's got 29.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
DeRozan dishes to Curry. Back to DeRozan.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Thompson inside. DeRozan defending. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Irving.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Toronto leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And, partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for LeBron James. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for DeMar Carroll. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Booker comes in for LeBron. Russell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Nash in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for Wiggins. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shumpert passes to Williams to the inside. Mozgov, it's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. It'll do much good.
Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. Here's Thompson. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And stolen by Williams. That's good. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Russell kicks to Nash. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, tell us about this team's approach defensively and how you felt the team played in that aspect.
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
It takes all five guys to guard. Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man. Go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, Have a wonderful evening.